Two, three. What's going on? Oh, I see we got a lot of comments on here so far. Is my mic a little bit high? I think it is. All right, we'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, man. What's up? What is going on, guys? How we all doing? Hopefully you're all having yourselves a great afternoon. My name is Jason Joseph. As always, this is Play by Play with JJ, where we cover all the Phillies games, the Sixers games, the Patriots, and we do all that. We do all that stuff, and man, I'm looking forward to this afternoon's game, you know? I mean, the Phillies finally got their first win of the season last night. They played really well, especially Kyle Schwarber. You know, it was nice to see him try to get things going. I thought that Matt Strahm pitched really well. And now the question is, can Aaron Nola have a better performance today on the bump than what he showed on opening day? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. If he puts up that garbage that he did in that fifth inning again, the next time he pitches at home, he is going to get booed. He's going to get booed in front of the fans, and he is going to have a critical eye on him. You got out of school at 12. Nice. That's always a good thing. That's always a really good thing. I miss those like half days. Those were always the best. That's just sick. So, I mean, hey. So, Aaron Nola has to have a big day. I'm going to have a lot of eyes on him. But let's talk about the Phillies starting lineup. So, they got Trey Turner leading things off. He's over at shortstop. Kyle Schwarber playing left field. JT behind the plate batting third. Derek Hall batting in the cleanup spot. Over at first base. Castellanos will DH again today. Stott playing over at second, batting sixth. Seventh is Alec Bohm playing over at third. Jake Cave batting eighth in right field. And Jordan Pache will wrap things up batting ninth. And on the mound is Garrett Cole, who last season had appeared in 33 games. He had a 13-8 record. He had 257 strikeouts in 200 innings. And he will face Trey Turner to start things off. Had a Cy Young-worthy type of a season. And Turner fouls off the first pitch, and we just get things started underway. The one thing that the Phillies, I hope, are going to do a really good job at today is just to try to attack Garrett Cole early on and hit around him like in the first 2 innings, make him feel uncomfortable. Because once he's in cruise control, he does a lot of good things with the baseball. The next pitch was up high, so it's a 1-1 count to Trey. And the 1-1 pitch outside. A 96-mile-per-hour fastball that was way out of the zone. It's a beautiful day in the Bronx. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trey. And the 2-1 pitch. Turner will foul it off. He lines it foul, and it hits the net, and it's a 2-2 count. Trey Turner does lead the team in hits. He has 9 hits on the season for the Phillies. He's been doing a really good job as the leadoff hitter for them. They acquired him, one of the best shortstops on the free agent market, if not the best. The 2-2 pitch to Turner. It's fouled off towards the first base side. It was a 97-mile-per-hour fastball thrown by Cole, and Turner stays alive. The 6th pitch of the at-bat coming right up in just a few seconds. 8 seconds left on the pitch timer. Cole gets set, winds up, and delivers. On the outside corner, called strike 3, a 97-mile-per-hour fastball right at the knees for a strike. And Trey Turner goes down looking. There's the first strikeout today by Garrett Cole. It was a good pitch, and Turner thought that maybe it was just going to tail out of the zone, and it stayed right at the knees, and it didn't have a whole lot of movement. So that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, who homered in last night's game, and the first pitch he sees is a knuckle curve on the outside corner. It's really important to try to get him going. He had 46 home runs last season, 94 RBI. And the next pitch is outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on in the top of the first. Turner went down looking, and the 1-1 pitch to Schwarber from Cole. Check swing. It was inside. Did they say that he go? The third base umpire says no, that he checked his swing. And that's what the appeal is. So he's ahead in the count, 2-1. Infield playing him the pull. The 2-1 pitch. It's popped up in foul territory and goes behind the net, behind home plate. When does the tournament start for the Sixers? So the Sixers, the playoffs start next week. I don't know what day it is yet. They haven't released the schedule because the seedings haven't been finalized yet. So the 2-2 pitch to Schwarber. He lays it off. It was a slider that was right at the center of the plate, and it just dipped out of the zone and was low. A full count. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And Cole winds up and delivers the payoff pitch. Schwarber fouls it towards the first base side. Garrett Cole had 11 strikeouts in his first game this season against the San Francisco Giants. 5 of them were on sliders. That was the third strike. 5 of them were also on four-seam fastballs, and 1 was on that changeup. Schwarber did call time. Waiting in the on-deck circle is JT Realmuto. And the payoff pitch again by Cole. It's popped up towards the infield, going over right towards the second base side, and calling everybody off is Anthony Volpe, and he takes 2 steps towards his right and makes the catch for the second out. So Kyle did put up a good at-bat, but just got way underneath the pitch, and he's retired. So 2 outs, nobody on still, and now JT Realmuto will come up for the Phillies. At the knees for a strike. All right, I'll have to do that at the end of the inning. The 0-1 pitch to JT. It's fouled off towards the first base side, and it goes way out of play. I guess it's a little bit chilly in the Bronx because I see a lot of people wearing jackets. Must be very windy. The 0-2 pitch by Cole. It was popped foul, and it went behind the screen. It was a really high fastball. And JT did not let it go, and he fights it off. It was a defensive swing. Cole started out his career with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then he spent some time with the Houston Astros. And then got signed by the Yankees. The 0-2 pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3. And JT Realmuto goes down looking to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the first. The Yankees coming right up. Wow. Oh, I just see we got another subscriber. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my Play by Play commentary. Yeah, man. I mean, so far the Phillies, I mean, you just knew that Garrett Cole was going to throw a lot of good pitches. I was a little surprised that Trey took that last pitch because I thought that he knew he was going to get a fastball, and he decided that not to go after it. So, whatever. But I thought that the key goal going into this was to try to get Garrett Cole in, off of his game, and it didn't happen in the first inning, but we'll have to see what they do in the top of the second. But before that happens, we go to the bottom of the first. So the Yankees, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yankees got DJ LeMahieu leading things off. Aaron Judge batting second. Anthony Rizzo will be hitting third in the lineup. Gleyber Torres is hitting cleanup, and behind him is Josh Donaldson. We got Oswaldo Cabrera, Frankie Cordero, Jose Trevino, and Anthony Volpe to wrap things up in the lineup. LeMahieu over at third, or at second base. Wait, what was it? Did I miss something? I hope not. Because I feel like that there was a late switch. I have the lineup right, don't I? Let me see. Okay, yeah, LeMahieu over at second, Judge in center. First base is Rizzo. Gleyber is the DH today. Oswaldo Cabrera is playing in left field. Donaldson over at third. Franchi Cordero in right field. And Jose Trevino at catcher and Volpe at shortstop. Yeah, I was right. I was totally right. On the bump is Aaron Nola. So last season, he started in 32 games. He was 11-13. He had a 3.25 ERA, along with 235 strikeouts and 205 innings pitched. And he only allowed 29 walks. So he was absolutely sensational down the stretch last season. And he had the 9-run fifth inning that he allowed. It was really a 5-run fifth inning for him. And was not so sharp in his last outing. LeMahieu takes the first pitch. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. The next pitch to DJ. That's on the outside corner as well. Back-to-back outside corner fastballs. DJ had a home run in last night's game in the 9th inning. He's been seeing the ball very well for the Yankees, too. The 0-2 pitch to LeMahieu. Outside and low. A sinker that was way out of the zone. DJ has had himself a really great career. I mean, he's somebody that's been arguably one of the best utility players in baseball. Can play at first, second, third, even a little bit at short. The 1-2 pitch, it's fouled off towards the first base side, and it goes out of play. Played with the Colorado Rockies, played alongside Troy Tulowitzki, Trevor Story, and Carlos Gonzalez. And Nolan Arenado. The 1-2 pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss on a knuckle curve that went way out of the zone. It just dipped towards the bottom, and it landed towards home plate. And that's the first strikeout by Nola. Aaron, this is his third start against the Yankees. He's went 19 innings. He has a 2.37 ERA, 26 strikeouts, only 2 walks, and a .79 whip. But his next victim is Aaron Judge, the MVP of last season. The first pitch that Judge sees is taken at the knees, just below the knees, I should say, for a ball. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni to throw out first pitch. That's sick. That's cool. The 1-0 pitch to Judge. Swing and a line drive out to left center field. It'll drop in front of Schwarber for a base hit. And Judge gets on with a 1-out single as he rounds first base and just goes back to the bag. It was a fastball over the middle of the plate. Nola missed his spot, and Judge made him pay by making some good contact with it. He certainly hit it pretty sharply and got the barrel on the bat. Lifted it up just a little bit. And he's on with the 1-out single, so that'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, the former Chicago Cub. Rizzo with the first pitch. He takes it on the outside corner for another strike. So Nola utilizing the fastball and the knuckle curve so far to start things off. Big crowd at Yankee Stadium on this beautiful afternoon. A little bit windy. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-1 pitch to Rizzo. Outside and high for a ball. Phillies in their red and white uniforms today have their white letters and their white numbers, and the Yankees still in the regular pinstripes. Last season, Rizzo batted .224 with 32 home runs and 75 RBI. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nola winds up and delivers the 1-1 pitch. That one is lifted out to center field, and Marsh comes tumbling inside, and he makes the catch for the second out. Or I should say Jordan Pache, not Brandon Marsh. Forgot that he was not in the starting lineup today, but Pache got a good read on it and took about 5 steps towards home plate and made the easy catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. What's going on, man? Sports Boy the Great. What's going on, dude? Oh, I forgot to update my thing. All right, I'll do that after this inning. I apologize. I'll update the scoreboard, the score bug. Torres with the first pitch. A check swing, but it's called a strike anyways on the inside higher part of the strike zone. Torres had a solo home run in Game 1 of this series and continues to see the ball very well. The 0-1 pitch to Torres. It's fouled off towards the first base side and goes out of play. So Judge is over at first base. He got on with a 1-out single, and Rizzo just flew out. DJ LeMahieu struck out looking to start the inning off. 1 runner over at first, 2 outs. We're still scoreless here in the bottom of the first, and the 0-2 pitch. Well, Nola's going to try to pick off Judge over at first base. And Judge gets back there in time. Nola gets set, lines up, and delivers the 0-2 pitch. That one is popped up towards the foul, or the right field foul side, and it goes out of play. It was popped up towards the right field side, and it was hook and foul, I should have said, but okay. I will follow you on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate it, man. What are they showing here? Oh, is that Greg Murphy? That is Greg Murphy. Greg Murphy is he had his scooter coming into work today. That's funny. Greg Murphy on 94 WIP. The 0-2 pitch by Nola again. It's on the outside corner. They're actually going to say that it was just a little bit off the plate. The throw back to second, though, to try to get Judge is not in time. I thought maybe that Nola was going to get the call for a strike, and Judge comes up with a stolen base. So he is now in scoring position. And I got to get better with those calls. But that's all right. So Stott bobbled the baseball, and it didn't get too far enough from him. So now you have a runner over at second. Judge gets a stolen base. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. That's down low, right below the knees for a ball. And Torres takes it. That was a good take. So Nola in a little bit of a jam here. We're scoreless here in the bottom of the first. Judge over at second takes a lead off. Nola looks back and winds up and delivers the 2-2 pitch. A dribbler that hooks foul towards the home plate side. Torres doing a good job at staying alive. JT made a good throw, too, to try to get Judge when he was trying to steal second base, but it was bobbled by Bryson Stott. Don't know if he would have gotten him in time, though. The 2-2 pitch by Nola. Swing and a broken bat. Fly ball out to left field. It drops in front of Schwarber for a base hit. Rounding third base and coming in to score is Aaron Judge, and an RBI single by Gleyber Torres. That was a hanger that was over the middle of the plate, and Torres got a good piece of the barrel on that. And it's a 1-0 ball game for the Yankees. Yeah, I'm going to update that right now. I got you. I'm coming. I'm going to update it. I was going to wait till after the inning, but I'll do it right now. There we go. Can you guys see it? Yep. Perfect. There we go. Nola throws back to first base, and Torres is in check. So now Josh Donaldson comes up. He had 15 home runs last season, 62 RBI. I got you, bro. Up. Whoops. Oh, man, I got to. All right, I'll change it after the break, or during the break. Give me 1 sec. A swing and a miss by Josh Donaldson, and he could not get that one to go. He was trying to swing for the fences, and he was late on the fastball. So Torres is over at first. He got on with an RBI single as Judge went over to second base after his single, and he got a stolen base, and he just scored a run. The 0-1 pitch to Donaldson. Swing and a miss on a 92-mile-per-hour fastball that was high and out of the strike zone. Had some good movement. It's funny because, like, when you watch him pitch, sometimes you think that the fastball is going to go down, but then you realize it's going up just a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Donaldson, the 0-2 pitch. It was just a little bit off the plate. Oh, my goodness. Nola had the idea, but just could not execute on that pitch. And it's a 1-2 count to Donaldson. You just replaced Josh on my... That's funny. I mean, he's not the same player he was in Toronto, you know. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch by Nola. Outside, and the throw back to second base to try to get Torres is in time by JT Realmuto. Realmuto did not miss a beat on it. The pitch was outside. Torres thought he could get over to second base, and Realmuto made a great throw, and that ends the first inning. So 1 run, 2 hits, 1 man left. And we go to the top of the second inning. Phillies down 1-0. So Torres just got caught stealing. How about that? Okay, so now let's fix this. There we go. How about that? How about that, my guy? Okay, there we go. Oops, we're still a little bit too high. There we go. All right, full screen. There we go. That was nice. That was a really good throw by JT, too. And that time, I did a better job on the call for the stolen base attempt. It's hard, though, because sometimes I think because I was like so focused on that was going to be a strike 3 call, and I was taken by surprise that it wasn't, and I didn't stay with the action, and that's why I stumbled a little bit. But that's what happens when you're just trying to get reps and do as many baseball games as possible. So that's another reason like why I'm on here, because I'm trying to get as many reps as possible and follow my favorite teams and, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Watch my favorite team, call it, you know. So, and give you guys a good glimpse as to what's going on. I appreciate the subscription, whoever just did that. Thank you so much. If you guys are new to my channel and if you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover all Phillies games, we cover all Sixers games, And we do also the Patriots as well. We do a podcast for the Flyers, Patriots, Sixers, and Phillies. So Aaron Boone is going out there to talk to one of the umpires. I don't know what he's talking about, but 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Phils. Hall takes the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. The 0-1 pitch to Hall, inside for a ball. Nick Lentz, the home plate umpire. Paul Emel, the second base umpire. That's who Aaron Boone was talking to about something. The 1-1 pitch to Hall. He swings and pops this one up towards the third base side. Donaldson takes a couple of steps towards third base and one step towards home plate and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Aaron Boone in his 6th season as the Yankees manager. He's currently .430 and .283 when it comes to a win-loss record. The Phillies are still trying to look for their first hit on the day as Garrett Cole has retired his first 4 batters. Castellanos, his next victim. Check swing. The pitch was way outside, and thankfully the first base umpire said that he did not go. I thought he did. But nonetheless, the next pitch, that time it's a slider. It was almost the same pitch, and that time it was a little bit more over the plate. No home run today, I'm calling it. I think Castellanos might get on here. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball that was really high and almost out of the strike zone. And it's a 1-2 count. Castellanos is 7 for 16 in his career against Garrett Cole. The 1-2 pitch by Cole almost got Castellanos to bite on the knuckle curve, but he laid off and watched his horses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Phillies trail 1-0 here in the top of the second. The 2-2 pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3. A 97-mile-per-hour fastball that Castellanos just was caught looking on. And that's strikeout number 3 on the day for Garrett Cole. I mean, that fastball had such great movement. Cole had the most strikeouts last season, coming in at 257 in 200 innings of work. And Bryson Stott comes up. The first pitch is up high and outside for ball 1. Stott has been playing really good defensively. And just has to try to get the bat going a little bit. Yeah, I know, man. That was tough. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another 97-mile-per-hour fastball over the heart of the plate right down Broadway. And Stott was late on it. And the count is even at 1-1. Cole with the windup and the 1-1 pitch. That time it's fouled back. It was a fastball that was in the same spot. And Stott was just a little bit late on it, but he fouls it off. And it's a 1-2 count now. Nobody on here in the top of the second inning. The 1-2 pitch by Cole. And Stott fouls it off again just to stay alive. Another fastball. He's been going with a lot of fastballs in this at-bat to Bryson Stott. Alec Boehm does wait on deck. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 pitch. Swinging the foul ball. I mean, Bryson Stott just got a piece of it. It was a knuckle curve on the outside of the strike zone, and it didn't necessarily dip as much as Garrett Cole wanted it to go. But Stott did a good job at still staying alive. The defense is at normal alignment here. And the 1-2 pitch to Stott. He fouls it off again. This is exactly what Bryson Stott does. Even if he's behind in a count, he'll still foul off pitches and try to make the pitcher really earn the win for the battle. He could. You might be right. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Oh, man, that was right at the knees, but Garrett Cole did not get the call. It was on the lower part of the strike zone, and Bryson Stott just dodged a bullet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boone having some words. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled off towards the third base side, and it goes way out of play. How about that? Cole did not get the call. It was right at the knees. That was strike 3. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 2-2 pitch to Stott. Swing and a fly ball out to left field. It goes right into the corner, and it goes right over the wall. It dropped in front of the left fielder and went over the wall, and it's a ground rule double by Bryson Stott. He went the opposite way and made a really good piece of hitting as it hit the end of the bat and went down towards the left field line. It stayed in play, and Stott with an opposite field ground rule double. That one just got by Cabrera. Here comes Alec Boehm. Can he try to tie the game for the Phils? The first pitch to Boehm. Swing and a miss. A fastball that was on the inside corner at 97 on the gun. So the Phillies get their first hit on the day. They were a little bit lucky, though, because Stott was now called out on strikes. The 0-1 pitch to Boehm. He swings and misses at that one. It was in the same spot, maybe just a little bit lower. 97 on the gun for Garrett Cole. He has 36 pitches so far. 26 of them have been strikes. So he has certainly dominated the strike zone. And the 0-2 pitch to Boehm. He lays it off a knuckle curve outside and low. It's perfectly caught by Jose Trevino. Can Alec Boehm get a base hit and come up large for the Phillies here? They trail 1-0. Stott over at second. 2 outs here in the top of the second, and the 1-2 pitch by Cole to Boehm. He swings and grounds that one over to second base. LeMahieu fields it and throws over to first in time for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left, and we go to the bottom of the second inning, and the Yankees up 1-0 against the Fightin' Phils. Ooh. It looks like I'm from Canada, but I'm American. Why do you say that? I love Canada. Why do you say that, my guy? That's funny, but nah, man. I got you. I need to turn on the fan, man. It's getting really hot up here. So I will be right back. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's definitely a little bit better. The Sixers, Sixers were able to hang on last night. That was a big win too. How about that, man? I follow you on Instagram and Facebook, and I will do TikTok. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Seriously, you have no idea how much that means to me. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, I like to remind you guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. You can call me JJ. You can call me Jason Joseph. You can call me Jason. People call me Joseph. People call me Jose. Yeah, I actually wanted to name my kid Carlos when I was 8 years old, because I really liked Carlos Ruiz, and I'm Jewish. But Carlos isn't really a Jewish name, but I guess it could be. But yeah, I don't know why I brought that up, but I did. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I like the green screen too. What about Jason Kelsey? That's true. Donaldson, first pitch. He flies it out to left center field, and Pache gets underneath it to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Aaron Nola back out there on the bump. That was a quick inning change. So Donaldson flies out to center, and there's already 1 out. Oswaldo Cabrera now comes into the batter's box, batting on the left side. It's weird because his batting stance, I never really realized it, but it's kind of like Michael Brantley's. The first pitch to Cabrera, just a little bit outside and high for a ball. So Nola gave up a run in the bottom of the first thanks to an RBI single by Gleyber Torres. The 1-0 pitch to Cabrera. He decides not to bite at the knuckle curve as it just hit home plate. Really, really low. So it's a 2-0 count. Nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the second. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Nola behind in the count 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. That one is flied and lifted out to left field. Schwarber has to try to fight through it. Trey Turner tries to slide and make the catch, but that's no good. And it drops in for a loop double. That ball stayed up there for quite a while, and Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber, they were hustling out there. And Turner slid to try to get to the baseball. But it's a 1-out bloop double by Cabrera. And Nola made a really good pitch to try to jam him. Turner just could not catch up to it, but he did a good job of keeping that one out in front of him. Now I just got Twitter to follow. Thanks, dude. Cordero comes up. He's batting on the left side for the Yankees. And the first pitch is outside and low for a ball. Franchy Cordero had a big 2-run double in Game 1 of this series on Monday night. The 1-0 pitch to Cordero. That one is just at the knees for a strike, a knuckle curve that just hit the outside corner. Who else remember when the broadcasters? The 1-1 pitch, another broken bat that flares all the way out towards second base. And Stott fields the baseball cleanly, and got out of the way of the broken bat. And he threw it over to first to get the second out of the inning. Cabrera does go over to third, though, with 2 outs now. And that bat went flying. Another broken bat. By the time Cabrera had the rest, was going over to first base, he just had like a little piece of the bat. My gosh. And good job by Stott to get out of the way of the broken bat. The first pitch in this at-bat to Trevino is up high for a ball. So Trevino takes the first pitch way up high. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch by Nola. Outside again. My mistake, the first pitch was a strike. It was on the upper half of the strike zone. So it's a 1-1 count now because the next pitch was a ball. Apologize. Cabrera over at third. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 pitch is skied and fouled behind home plate. And it goes out of play. Trevino has done a pretty good job behind the plate defensively. And in his first game of the series, he did have an RBI single back in the 5th inning. The 1-2 pitch by Nola. That one is just fouled off, and it goes back towards the screen. Nola has 32 pitches on the day. That bloop double by Cabrera. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite the Phillies. They trail 1-0. Cabrera over at third. Trevino in the batter's box. The 1-2 pitch by Nola. And Trevino held his swing. It was a slider that was outside and low, and it hit the dirt. Trevino thought about going after it, but decided at the last second that he was not going to. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup at 86. That was the first changeup of the day that Nola has thrown, and it was placed perfectly and used at the right time. No runs, 1 man left, and we go to the top of the third. The Phillies trail 1-0 in the series finale against the New York Yankees. was a big strikeout by Nola. That was nice. I have to give him a round of applause for that because that was not easy. See how many people we got on the tube, man. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how many people we got on here. Oh, that's cool. We got another follower from a Yankees fan. Bro, I realized that, like, when it comes to Facebook Live, like, not as many people tune in to, like, the baseball games as they do for basketball. And, like, I can kind of understand that because of the popularity, but I would figure that, like, I get more people on here just because it's the Yankees. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, but I guess that when it comes to, like, September baseball and October, like, that's when the hype really comes because baseball playoffs are where it's really at, you know? And I love the baseball playoffs, but I mean, to me, like, I love the regular season. I don't know. There's just something about springtime, like when, you know, like when the sun is shining bright. It's just I find it like so gorgeous. Like I'm looking at the field. I think about Field of Dreams. I think about Angels in the Outfield, and there's just something joyous about baseball. It's not a time sport, even though they're trying to pick up the game a little bit more. Anything can happen, and you got to get all 27 outs. And I also feel like as a broadcaster, that's more of a time for me to like tell stories, even though I don't do that as much. And that's the one thing I want to try to work on a little bit more, especially in between innings and during at-bats. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Phillies here in the top of the third as they trail 1-0. Thanks to an RBI single by Gleyber Torres that would score Aaron Judge. First pitch was on the outside corner. The second pitch was down low over the center of the plate. So Cole's still out there on the bump for the Yankees, and the 1-1 pitch is way outside for ball 2. Jake Cave was robbed on a home run or an extra base hit, if you will, against the Texas Rangers. He's actually 0 for 5 in his career versus Gerrit Cole. The 2-1 pitch, it is outside, not by much, on another changeup, and Jake Cave took all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball that was high and outside. Excuse me. So Cave, Pache, and Turner coming up for the Phillies, and the 3-2 pitch. That's fouled off right behind home plate, and it hits the net. I will say that the Phillies, even though they haven't put up any runs, they have really been grinding at-bats against him. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? What's going on? The 3-2 pitch to Cave. Swing and a miss. An 88-mile-per-hour slider, and that is the 4th strikeout on the day for Gerrit Cole. That was filthy. That was a higher third strikeout that was on the outside part of the plate, and Cave swung a little bit early because he thought he was going to get a fastball. What's going on? First pitch to Jordan Pache. It's grounded over to third. The throw over to first is in plenty of time. It was a great play over at third by Josh Donaldson as he fielded it cleanly and made a bullet of a throw over to first base. So 1 pitch, and now there's 2 outs. Still nobody on in the top of the third, and that'll flip the lineup card as we go back to the top of the order for the Phillies. Trey Turner, check swing on the inside corner, and the first base umpire, oh my gosh, really? The first base umpire says that he did not go. The 0-1 pitch. That one is fouled off, and it goes towards the first base side and out of play. Oh, you're a Magic 44? Oh, that's cool. Is your name like Ashley Jessica? Face orange by the nails, face orange by the nails, face orange by the nails. The 0-2 pitch to Turner. Swing and a little dribbler over towards the shortstop area. Donaldson fields it, throws over to first, and it gets past the first baseman. And Turner could have actually been out on that play. It was a bang-bang play by Josh Donaldson, and Rizzo could not hang up on it. He could not hang on to it. Donaldson made a good play of gloving the baseball, and the throw was maybe a little bit off the line. Regardless, I thought that Rizzo maybe could have caught it. But they're going to call it a single. I don't know about that because it looked like he was out. That he would have been out. But Turner gets on with an infield single. And Kyle Schwarber steps into the batter's box. And Trevino wants to call time and talk to his pitcher. MV3. That's so cool. Now, are you guys like from the Philly area? You know, like have you or like South Jersey? Because I'm South Jersey. Kyle Schwarber steps into the batter's box. Cole trying to go over the signs with Trevino. The throw back to first base is not in time. Or is it? They're going to say that Trey Turner was caught stealing, that Trey Turner was picked off. And Turner's shaking his head like, I don't know about that. And they're going to hold, and Rob Thompson is going to challenge this. I mean, there was just a little bit of a delay, but I think Rob Thompson's still going to challenge it. Let's see here. He was caught sleeping, and man, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. They are going to break, but I really wouldn't be surprised if they challenged that. Because they were holding, and I didn't see anybody moving. His right hand, to me, just got back towards the bag. It was actually a little bit closer. Like, I just watched it again. Not from a replay. I just, like, watched it again, and it was actually a little bit closer than I thought. That was a little bit closer than I thought, but that's one way to end the inning, if that's how it goes. Wow. And let's see if we can try to get to 150 today. That'd be really cool here on YouTube. I think we can do it. That'd be nice. I can't believe he was out. I really can't believe he was out. I'd have to see it again, but the fact that they're having longer commercials tells me that Phillies might not challenge this. I don't know. Bro, I hate the umps. Blues suck. It was, I mean, like, I have to see it again, but in real time, it looked like he got back. And then I watched it again, and I thought it was actually a little bit closer than I first thought it was. Okay, so they just came back from break. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Opening Week, presented by Front Door. I feel like I'm seeing these ads, and I feel like I got to read these. Okay, so Turner was out. They did not challenge it. So he was caught looking over at first base, and so we're in the bottom of the third. Yeah, I know. That was on me. Anthony Volpe will step into the batter's box as we go to the bottom of the third inning, and Volpe takes the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Yeah, that was on me. I was a little confused, though. That was a tough play. Volpe will ground that one over towards the third base side, and it goes out of play. And it's an 0-2 count. Volpe from New Jersey. He played with the Hudson Valley Renegades for a little bit and was absolutely dominant with them. The 0-2 pitch by Nola. Oh man, they gave him the call on the outside corner, called strike three, and that pitch was way off the plate. That is incredible. JT did a good job at framing it, but that was, according to StatCast, that was way off the plate. And Volpe not happy with the call. That was. Hey, Jess. That's funny. Jess, are you just like gonna go on like all social media now and just like just be the guy? That's cute. I like that. That's really cute. Here comes DJ LeMahieu. The first pitch was on the inside corner for a strike. The second pitch is grounded up towards the middle. Trey Turner fields it on the hop, goes over towards his left, throws the first in time to get the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. I still can't believe that Trey was out at first. Like, they don't even show like a full replay of that because it looked like his hand just got in. Are they now going to show it? No, they're not. Okay. Here comes Aaron Judge. He scored on an RBI single by Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch to Judge, again, it was outside according to StatCast, but Nola got the call. No balls, 1 strike, nobody on, and 2 outs in the bottom of the third. The 0-1 pitch is down low and outside. It was a cutter at 86. And Nola on the day has 41 pitches. A great crowd at Yankee Stadium in the 1-1 pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss on a knuckle curve. He went fishing on a pitch that was out of the strike zone and just dipped all the way to the lower part of home plate. Judge does call time. And he'll step out of the batter's box for a second. Aaron Judge with his blue batting gloves. The 1-2 pitch to Judge. He lays off the changeup. That was down low and in the dirt. So that evens the count at 2-2. Again, the Phillies in their red uniforms, but they're wearing their regular gray pants. Red uniform shirts, white letters, white numbers. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another knuckle curve thrown by Aaron Nola, and he retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, and we go to the top of the fourth. The Phillies still down 1-0. Good. Do you remember when Brad Miller hit that walk-off grand slam? Dude, that was the 2-home-run game, or was that the 3-home-run game? Because I remember he had a 3-home-run game, too. Your videos are awesome. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate it. Hey, if any of you guys think that my videos are awesome, or if you think I'm awesome, or if you think I'm cool, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, feel free to hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I either go live for a Phillies game, a Sixers game, a Patriots game, or any game in the entire world, even if I make a game up. And feel free to subscribe. Somebody was asking me today, I'm like helping my neighbor actually like move out of her house, and like she had a lot of movers come over today, and somebody was like, can you do a play-by-play of like us moving the boxes over here? And I'm like trying to like figure out like like what to do, and I'm like, oh, they're taking up the box, they're going down the steps, and it goes into the truck. I was just like just having a little bit of fun with that. I thought that was kind of funny. I was at that game. It hit ad thing, and it was right above me. It was hit like right towards you? That's really cool. But you didn't catch it though. You gotta catch those. I know it's hard, but like, I know it's probably like not even a sold out game, but like, oh man, like, that's such a bummer. Like, it's cool that you got to see it, but, like, I'm sure that you wanted that baseball so badly. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. You're cool, too. You really are. Schwarber lifts that one out to deep center field, and Aaron Judge makes the catch at the track. They just came back to the game. They just came back. Wow. Schwarber took that one for a little bit of a ride. And he just could not get there. He just missed it. So that'll go down as a fly out to center field to start off the top of the fourth inning. Here's Realmuto. He takes the first pitch inside and low for a ball. Man, I thought that he had that. JT struck out in the first. And the 1-0 pitch inside and high for ball 2. A fastball coming in at 96. Cole is 52 pitches on the day. He has been electric on the mound for the Yankees. The 2-0 pitch. There's a ground ball over towards shortstop. Volpe fields it, throws over to first. It was a little bit high, but Rizzo makes a good extension. And there's the second out of the inning. Rizzo, thank God he utilized his wingspan. He's a really tall guy, and Volpe had all day and night to throw it. And Rizzo ended up keeping his foot on the bag and reached up really high with the glove to make the catch on the putout. So nobody on 2 out. Hall lines that one out to right field. It drops in and goes down the line for a base hit. Cordero with the throw over to second base. Hall slides in, and he is out at second base. What a bang-bang play by Franchy Cordero. And Derek Hall was gunned out at second base on a beautiful play. So the Phillies go down in order, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Great defense by the Yankees. That was a beautiful throw. Wow. Hey, they've been hitting the ball really sharply, but that was a hell of a play. I gotta kind of cut that. Because I thought that even though like it was a Yankees highlight, I thought that that was just a good highlight call. So Hall had a single but was out at second base. I was thinking that he was going to get gunned out by Franchy Cordero, and he did. JT, what did JT do? Did JT strike? No, JT grounded out the short. I'm good, and thank you so much. And I have to feed so few cats because they are saying... What are they saying? Oh, wait, hold up. Let me see here. Because they are saying meow. I guess it's time to feed the cats. That's funny. Ugh. Yeah, no, you gotta feed them, man. You gotta feed them, my guy. I call everybody my guy. Or buddy. I don't really say buddy a lot anymore. I used to say buddy. I also used to say mate. There was actually a time where JJ actually used to call people mate. So, cheers. That was a beautiful throw by Cordero. I knew that there was going to be a play over there. The throw was on the line, too. Electric play. Yep, that was it. All hit it sharply, too. It took a really weird bounce, and Cordero just threw a dart over to second. And good job by Volpe to also get over towards it and tag Derek Hall for the out. Forgot to mention that as well. Uh-oh. Did Derek Hall twist his fingers or something? No. He seems to be okay. Alright, he's fine. Thank God. Bottom of the fourth. Phillies trail 1-0. Why does it say top of the second? That's not good. Let's refresh this. Okay, there we go. Rizzo, Torres, and Donaldson due up for the Yankees. And Rizzo takes the first pitch at the knees on the outside corner for strike one. Phillies down 1-0 thanks to what was an RBI single by Gleyber Torres in the bottom of the first. Judge got on with a single, then stole a base. It was a 2-out RBI single by Glaber. The 0-1 pitch, outside and high for ball one. Nola, 46 pitches on the day. He also has 3 strikeouts. Or 4 strikeouts, I should say. Rizzo will line that one into right field, and it drops in for a base hit. And it goes over towards right field side, and Rizzo stays over at first with a leadoff single. I'm about to cry and laugh because my friend said you are sick, and he follows you on. What does he follow me on? And he followed you in December. I'm about to cry and laugh so bad because my friend said you were sick. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Who's your friend? Well, yeah, you'll have to message me. Torres flies that one out to right field. Going over a couple of steps towards his right is Jake Cave, and he makes the catch. That one almost hit the ground. He decided not to dive for it, but it just stayed in the air. And Torres almost got on with a hit, but Jake Cave made a not-so-easy play. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be pinch hitting now for Josh Donaldson. Interesting. Hopefully he's okay. That is funny. You'll have to tell me who your friend is. If he's your yeah. That's really cool. No balls, 1 strike to Kiner-Falefa, who used to play for the Texas Rangers, but then was traded in the Joey Gallo trade. The 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt for a ball. We're even up at 1-1. That is funny. That's really funny. The 1-1 pitch to Kiner-Falefa. He takes it down low again for another ball. Another knuckle curve. That was out of the zone. So Kiner-Falefa is playing over at third for Donaldson. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. Rizzo over at first with a leadoff single. Phillies trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. The 2-1 pitch on the upper half of the strike zone, and it's called strike 2. Nola trying to get his 5th strikeout on the day. In 3 2/3 of an inning so far. The 2-2 pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3. And Nola has strikeout number 5 on the day. A fastball that had a lot of movement, and Kiner-Falefa was froze up on that pitch. Another great pitch by Nola. Cabrera, who got on with a bloop double in his last at-bat, comes up with 2 outs and a runner over at first. He lines that one over to second base. Stott fields it on the hop, throws over to first in time for out number 3. So the Yankees, the Phillies gave up a leadoff single to Anthony Rizzo, and that was the only thing that happened, and Aaron Nola has been sensational. But the Phillies do trail 1-0 as we go to the top of the 5th now. That was good. So Cabrera rounded that one to third base. The 76ers and the Eagles and the Phillies are my favorites ever. So, okay. I don't hate the Eagles, right? I don't hate the Eagles at all whatsoever. I really like Jalen Hurts. I've met him in person, and he seems like he is just such a down-to-earth guy, and is just a workaholic. He has a blue-collar mentality himself. He believes in putting in the work and doing everything that he possibly can to better himself every single day, and he grinds, I saw that in him. And, I really like that. Jason Kelsey, I love Kelsey. Lane Johnson, cool guy. Really, and also a really nice guy as well. Very outspoken and also he possesses a lot of leadership type skills. Okay, they have a lot of great guys. And I don't hate the Eagles. I just, unfortunately, for Philly fans, I wasn't like a big Eagles fan like when I was growing up. And I watched my very first professional football game that I watched full-heartedly was the New England Patriots game, and Rob Gronkowski just looks so good. So I do like the Patriots, and I hope that that's not a turnoff for anybody because I don't hate the Eagles. I just unfortunately didn't grow up watching them. But I'll still, try to cover them a little bit. Here's Nick Castellanos up at the plate. He's behind in the count 0-2. Cole's still out there on the bump. The 0-2 pitch. On the outside corner, a check swing by Castellanos. It was called strike 3 anyways. And that's strikeout number 5 on the day for Garrett Cole. So Castellanos goes down for the second time today. And that'll bring up Bryson Stott. Stott had a double, which was the only base hit. I forgot about that because I forgot Hall got a single and tried to get a double out of it, but couldn't do that. And then the infield single by Trey Turner. Some crazy play by the Phillies. First pitch was outside and low for a ball. The second pitch by Cole is on the outside corner for a strike. So Stott takes it towards the outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. He pops this one out towards shallow center field. Volpe calls everybody off, takes a couple of steps backwards, and makes the catch for the second out of the 5th inning. All right, I think after this inning, I'm going to stretch for a quick second. So I am going to take a quick step off just to stretch. Here's Alec Bohm. 2 outs, nobody on. And Bohm's first pitch that he sees is downstairs and outside for ball 1. Bohm grounded out in the 2nd inning. The defense is playing pretty much at a normal level for the Yankees. The 1-0 pitch is at the knees on the outside corner for strike 2, or for strike 1. My gosh, I gotta slow down my words. The 1-1 pitch. Inside and high for ball 2. See you later. I gotta help out my grandma mowing the lawn. I got you, man. Have a good one, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Means a lot. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bohm. And the 2-1 pitch. That one is lined foul, and it hooks out of play towards the first base side. Count is even at 2-2. We're here in the top of the 5th inning. The Phillies have not scored a run as of yet. They trail 1-0 against the Yankees. The 2-2 pitch by Cole. Outside and high for ball 3. 97 on the gun. The high heat has certainly been there. And this is only the second 3-ball count that he's had today. The payoff pitch. That one is just fouled, and it bounces right behind home plate. Today's Passover. Tonight's Passover. Excited about that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 3-2 pitch by Cole to Bohm. That's popped foul, and it goes right behind home plate and back towards the net. Alec Bowman's now in his 4th season as a Philly. Just crazy to believe. Seems like yesterday he was just a rookie. The payoff pitch by Cole. Inside for ball 4. Another fastball that Bohm laid off. And he gets rewarded with a 2-out walk. That's the 3rd base runner on the day for the Phillies. And that'll bring up Jake Cave. So Bohm, representing the tying run, is now over at first base. Here's Jake Cave, the former Minnesota Twins player. And that pitch is right at the knees, a knuckle curve that comes in at 85. And it looked a tad bit below, but according to the home plate umpire, it was a strike. And now warnings were issued to Rob Thompson, and somebody, I believe, just got tossed. Did somebody just get tossed in the dugout? I believe so. Rob Thompson's going to come out and talk to the home plate umpire here. Let's turn on the closed caption here to see what just happened. Did Castellanos just get tossed? Phillies are already down Brandon Marsh. Okay. And if they just lost their DH, they are now down another guy. Did they just lose Castellanos? So Rob Thompson is done. That was Paul Emmel, the crew chief. First strike was called, or wow. I don't think Castellanos was called out. The 0-1 pitch is outside and high for ball 1. Let's see here. Who just got tossed? But it must have been Castellanos. It must have been. Nick nodding after he warned him. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch was outside and high for ball 2. It just lost Castellanos. Wow. Castellanos is not even like going back to the locker room or anything. The 2-1 pitch outside and high for ball 3. So just to be clear, Alec Bohm got on with a 2-out walk here in the top of the 5th inning, and now it's a 3-1 count to Jake Cave. Cole with 72 pitches for the Yankees. The 73rd on the way. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the outside corner. And that makes it a full count. Jake Cave could not catch up to the high heat. It was 97 on the gun. And now Rizzo backs up just a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me if Alec Bohm's off here. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock. The payoff pitch by Cole. Swing and a foul ball towards the third base side, and it lines into the stands. So, yeah, Castellanos just got ejected. Man, I need to stretch. Phillies trail 1-0 here in the top of the 5th. The 3-2 pitch to Cave. Just a little bit up high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks were issued by Garrett Cole. And the Phillies now have 2 runners on. And that'll bring up Jordan Pache. So let's see. Did they say it was Garrett Cole, or did they say that it was Alec Bohm or not? Or not Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos. See Rob going, who has been thrown out of this game? Yeah, so Rob Thompson doesn't even know. That's so bizarre. All right, so now there's a pitch and mound visit. And the Yankees take a timeout. So that's going to put them down to 3 mound visits. Okay. There we go. So they still don't even know who was ejected. The Phillies don't. That's Medford. I don't know what they want. Jordan Pache comes up. Runners over at first and second on back-to-back walks issued by Cole. The next pitch in this at-bat is up high and inside for ball one. I'm not playing baseball outside my bed. That's cool. Christian Pache, 0 for 1 on the day. So grounded out to first. The 1-0 pitch. That one is popped up in foul territory. And Trevino will make the catch. And it just goes right in front of the net. So 2 men left. And I guess Nick Castellanos got ejected. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Phillies still down 1-0. And I'm going to take a very quick step off. I will be right back. Don't worry. Alrighty. Nice. Here we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. So, Bohm is going to be playing over at first, and Sosa now is playing over at third. And Castellanos... Oh, I guess Derek Hall got ejected. Or is Derek Hall now playing over at DH? Let's see. Because of that thumb injury. So hopefully that's more of a precaution. So Derek Hall was not. So Castellanos got ejected. And Derek Hall has a thumb injury. I'm hoping he's okay. So Sosa now will come into play over at third. And Bohm slides over to first. Let me make sure I got that correct. So there's a ground ball by Cordero. It gets right past Bryson Stott, and it's going to be an infield single by Franchi Cordero. So now we need to put Sosa in Hall's spot, and he's playing over at third. And now Bohm plays over at first. Got you. So Stott just got that ball right by him, not by much, and he could not field it cleanly. So they're going to rule it as an infield single. And now Jose Trevino steps into the batter's box. Nola's still out there on the bump. 58 pitch coming up, underway. And the first pitch, as Trevino showed bunt, he held it back. So Cordero gets an infield single. Trevino, who struck out in his first at-bat, 0 for 1 on the day. The 1-0 pitch by Nola. Swinging a ground ball over to third base. Sosa fields on the hop, throws over to second. There's one, throws over to first, just in time for a 5-4-3 double play. And the Sixers come up with... did I just say the Sixers? The Phillies get an around-the-horn double play. Oh my gosh, Jason. Am I really in basketball mode still? Ugh, that sucks. But a nice play over at third by Sosa. He just fielded it on the hop and made a good throw over to Bryson Stott over at second. And Phillies having some good defense. Here's Anthony Volpe. He takes the first pitch inside and high. He had to dodge out of the way of that, as it was a knuckle curve that almost hit his shoulder. So it's a 1-0 count. Nola, that was his first double ball play on the season. The 1-0 pitch. It's fouled off of Volpe's left foot. And it's a 1-1 count. So a 5-4-3 double play turned by Sosa to Stott over to Alec Bohm at first base. Again, Bohm comes in, or switches spots, for Derek Hall. The 1-1 pitch on the outside corner. That was a late strike call. Oh, my goodness. Home plate umpire took about 3 seconds after the pitch was even made to just make that call. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch to Volpe. Swinging a ground ball that hooks foul towards the third base side. Yankees lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody on, 2 outs. As Trevino grounded into a 5-4-3 double play. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Nola in front of the count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch to Volpe. That ball is going to be skied out to right field. Cave running over towards the right field line, and he makes the catch. He almost went into the stands, and he was able to make a beautiful running catch for the third and final out of the inning. Jake Cave and the Philadelphia Phillies playing some great defense themselves. I don't know how he was able to get over there, but he did, and he got there just in the nick of time. So the Yankees go down, and now we go to the top of the 6th. Phillies still trail 1-0. That was a good play. That was nice. He just got over there, and he almost collided with somebody, but he made a good play. I'm Jason Joseph. I see that we just got a new subscriber. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel and if you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon and all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're almost at 150, man. We've been going at it for 4 months, and this has really been paying off, So for those of you that don't know me, I kind of like to introduce myself to people like during every single cast, and I'm eventually going to stop doing it. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jason Joseph. I'm from South Jersey. I'm a broadcaster. I used to call games for the Delaware Bluecoats, who were the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. And I also used to call games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who were the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. I graduated from Rowan University last year, and, really just enjoyed calling games. I was lucky. I had an internship at NFL Films, and I took advantage of all the opportunities that I was able to get. I was really, really lucky. And, even though I worked really, really hard, the amount of support that I had was also really great. But, yeah, I did work really hard, for sure. But, this is my passion, and I'm lucky that I'm able to pursue this, and I wanted to just get as many reps as I possibly could, and, that's why I started my own YouTube channel, because I figured that it would help people that love watching games that can't watch them for whatever situation it is, and, just try to do as many games as possible, just to get more and more reps. So, I see we just got another subscriber. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. And we just hit the 150 mark. That's cool. Here's Trey Turner. It's a 1-1 count. And Turner swings and misses at the high cheese fastball. 97 on the radar gun. 80 pitches for Garrett Cole. 53 of them have been strikes. 27 balls on the day. And the 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did Turner go? They don't even appeal. And it's a 2-2 count now to Trey. So just to be clear again, Nick Castellanos got ejected And the 2-2 pitch to Turner again. That one's fouled off. And Derek Hall just left the game with a thumb injury, and hopefully he's okay. So that's why Bowman's playing over at first now. And then over at third base, you have Edmundo Sosa. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Turner. And the 2-2 pitch. That's a grounded foul towards the third base side. And it goes over towards the dugout. Congrats on that, brother. Keep working hard. God is good, my guy. Thank you, Randy. It means a lot, man. Just gotta keep doing it. The 2-2 pitch. It's down low and in the dirt for ball 3. So Turner has worked his way back up to tie the count, and this is now the third 3-ball count on the day for Garrett Cole. 85th pitch coming up, and the payoff pitch by Cole. Swing and a miss, a 99-mile-per-hour fastball that was right down the middle. Oh, my goodness. Trey Turner could not catch up to the high heat, and there's 1 out here in the top of the 6th. That's the fastest pitch by far that he's thrown today, and that is strikeout number 7 on the day for Garrett Cole. Here's Schwarber. Schwarber swings and misses at the slider. That was inside. And he thought he was going to get a fastball, but it dipped way down low. No balls, 1 strike. And Schwarber lifts that one high and deep out to right field, but making the catch right at the warning track is Cordero. Kyle Schwarber just missed a home run, and everybody thought it was going to go out. But Cordero was right there to make the catch, didn't have to move a whole lot. He was playing right towards the warning track, and there's out number 2. So Schwarber goes down, and he's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's JT. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. The Phillies trail 1-0. The first pitch to Realmuto on the outside corner at 96 on the gun for Garrett Cole. And JT takes it for a strike. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He struck out and grounded out, and the 0-1 pitch by Cole. That one is fouled off towards the home plate side, and it goes out of play. Hits the net. We're here in the top of the 6th. The Phillies trail 1-0. The series is tied at 1 apiece between the Yankees and the Phillies. The 0-2 pitch by Cole. Swing and a miss. A changeup at 88 on the gun. And JT Realmuto strikes out swinging at a low pitch that was on the inside corner. So the Phillies go down in order, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees up 1-0. And that's 8 strikeouts on the day for Garrett Cole. A whole lot of strategy that's involved. And then you're just waiting to see who's going to make that mistake and who is going to capitalize. Like, that's what I love about sports. And I always have thought that pitch and duels really do tend to show what everyone's, when somebody has a particular deficiency, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I think that that's the nature of the sport, and I appreciate that. I really do. We're going to take a quick sip of water because we need to take a sip. See how many people we got on YouTube. Randy, thank you so much for the 150 subscription, man. That really means a lot. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. It's a beautiful afternoon, even though the Phillies are losing and we're not happy about that. We got ourselves a ball game. We do. That's 7 people on here. Nice. Oof. Alrighty. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Besides the RBI single that was surrendered in the bottom of the 1st to Gleyber Torres, Aaron Nola's been pitching really well. Nola has 4 strikeouts in 5 innings of work. The first pitch to DJ LeMahieu. That is on the inside corner for strike 1. DJ struck out and then grounded out over to third base on the 3-1 putout. The 0-1 pitch to DJ. That's just over the middle of the plate for a strike. And it's an 0-2 count. We'll definitely come to you for Phillies Day games at work. Can't replace. Oh, I have to see the full comment. All right, I'll do that after this at-bat. I apologize. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch by Nola. It is outside and low. A knuckle curve coming in at 78 on the radar gun. All right, here he is. Happy to be here, man. We'll definitely come to you for Phillies games. Can't replay. You'll be blowing up in no time. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Here's LeMahieu. That one is going to go out to left center field. It splits the gap, and getting over there to field the play out in center field is Pache, and DJ LeMahieu stands at second base with a stand-up leadoff double to start off the bottom of the 6th. I mean, that was a hanger that missed the strike, or that missed his spot, and DJ just hit a bullet out to left center field. So a leadoff double to start off the bottom of the 6th. 68 pitches on the day for Nola. Here's Aaron Judge. Judge takes the first pitch over the heart of the plate, a four-seam fastball at 90 miles per hour. So it's an 0-1 count. LeMahieu over at second with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th. The Phillies trail 1-0 against Garrett Cole and the New York Yankees. Nola with the 0-1 pitch. It's way outside for a ball. Judge had a single back in the first inning and then stole second base and would come home to score on a 2-out RBI single by Gleyber Torres. That's the only run of this game. Nola looks back at second, and the 1-1 pitch. It's on the outside corner, right at the knees. A 90-mile-per-hour sinker for a strike. Rizzo awaits on deck. In his last at-bat, he had a leadoff single to start off the bottom of the 4th inning. Nola in front of the count 1-2 to Aaron Judge. Yankees 4-2 on the season so far. The Phillies 1-5. Nola gets set and winds up and delivers the 1-2 pitch. That one is lifted out to center field, and making the catch is Pache on the run for the out. He just came running towards home plate and made a beautiful catch. And there's out number 1 to start off the bottom of the 6th. I got to tell you, Aaron Nola almost dodged a bullet with that because Aaron Judge hit it really sharply, and thank goodness that Pache was playing where he was as Judge lines out to center field. Here's Rizzo. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. LeMahieu still over at second. Nola looks back at second, and here's the first pitch. And it's over the heart of the plate for a strike. JT could not get a good grip of the baseball, and he just dropped it right down in front of him, as that ball had a lot of movement towards the home plate side. No balls, 1 strike. Rizzo 1 for 2 on the day. Nola with 73 pitches. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup that dipped right out of the strike zone. On the outside corner as well. And it's an 0-2 count now to the former Chicago Cub. Wonder if Nola's going to throw another pitch just like that to him again. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-2 pitch to Rizzo. He jammed him, and he pops that one up towards shallow center field. Getting underneath it is Turner as he takes a couple of steps back, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Took about a couple of steps onto the grass right behind the dirt. And there's out number 2. Good pitch by Nola. He went with the slider, and he jammed Anthony Rizzo. And here's Gleyber Torres, who had the RBI single in the first inning. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He had 24 home runs last season, 76 RBI. Phillies down 1-0. The first pitch to Gleyber. Gleyber takes it on the outside corner again for a called strike. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is out on deck. He struck out in his first at-bat. Stanton getting a day off. The 0-1 pitch. Torres lines that one foul towards the right field side, and it hooks way out of play. LeMahieu has to go back over to second base as he was just rounding third. As soon as that ball was it. Man, he was going on that. Guess he thought it was going to be a home run. No balls, 2 strikes. LeMahieu over at second base. He got on with a leadoff double to left center field to start off the bottom of the 6th. Now there's 2 outs and an 0-2 count to Torres. He pops this one up, and it goes into foul territory, and it goes out of play behind home plate. He got way underneath that pitch. A fastball, 92 miles per hour. Lots of movement. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and Gleyber Torres gets granted some time as he took a step out of the batter's box. And now the at-bat will continue. Pitch clock resets. And the 0-2 pitch by Nola. A fouled off again towards the first base side, and it hooks into the stands. Torres has been fighting here. Nola with his 80th pitch coming on the day. Batter allowed 1 timeout per plate appearance. That is the new rule. Nola with the 0-2 pitch again. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle, and it's going to get through to center field for a base hit. Rounding third base is LeMahieu. He will come in to easily score, and that is the 2nd RBI single on the day by Gleyber Torres. And it wasn't even a bad pitch by Aaron Nola. I mean, just a great piece of hitting by Gleyber as he fought off during the at-bat, and it's a 2-0 ball game for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres did a good job at just putting it in the right spot, and he got it to go on a ground ball RBI single up the middle. So it makes it now 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa steps into the batter's box, batting on the right side, wearing his blue batting gloves, dark blue. The throw back to first base is not in time to try to get Torres on a pickoff attempt. Torres was already caught stealing once. So it's a 2-0 ball game. The Yankees have extended their lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And he decides to go. The throw over to second to try to get him is not in time. So Gleyber comes up with a stolen base. And it was a swing and a miss by Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So Torres now in scoring position himself. He is 1 for 2 on the day with stolen base attempts. And I don't even know if JT had the best read on that. No balls, 1 strike. The Phillies trail 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. They're currently tied with the Yankees in this series at 1 apiece. And the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a pop-up out to shallow center field. This is going to be a really tough play. Pache calls everyone off and makes the catch for out number 3. So another RBI single by Gleyber Torres, and that extends the lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Can the Phillies try to get a run on the board? That remains to be seen. Oh, what's going on, guys? What a game, man! We have a good one today. Gleyber Torres has been coming up large, making some really good at bats, grinding, and working on some tough pitches. And Phillies have to try to get some answers. They honestly could definitely use a win today and go back to Citizens Bank Park with a better attitude and a better sort of vibe. You know? That'd be really nice. What say you guys? What do you guys think about this game so far? I mean, I think it's what's this? Oh, that was something that I wasn't anticipating. That was an Instagram post that I just saw. Cool, man. I am happy that we reached 150. That's nice. Hard work pays off. And the more time you put into something, the better the more you're going to get out of it. And, I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky. Nola has gone 6 innings. He's allowed 7 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts, and Gerrit Cole, well, he's done just a little bit better. 6 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs, 7 Ks on the day for him. And the only difference in this game has just been Gleyber Torres, as he's had 2 RBI singles. So Sosa will lead things off for the Phillies in the top of the 7th inning. And Sosa will take the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Over the middle of the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Cole with 92 pitches, and he swings and misses at the next pitch. Sosa, that is. A high fastball that was still in the strike zone. And Sosa's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That time it is up high. Right at the eye level for a ball. Sosa has been having himself a good season so far for the Phillies, defensively and offensively. The 1-2 pitch. He did not get the call. It was just below the knees and maybe a tad bit outside as well. The 2-2 pitch. Inside and high for ball 3. Another fastball. So what was an 0-2 count is now a 3-2 count. That's the 4th one on the day for Gerrit Cole. He hasn't gotten into a whole lot of trouble. And the payoff pitch to Sosa. Swinging a pop-up towards the first base side in foul territory, and it just goes out of play. And Rizzo could not make a play out of it. Jonathan Loaisiga is warming up in the bullpen if there is any traffic on the base paths. Cole's pitch count is starting to get up there just a little bit. Here's Aaron Boone in the dugout. Trevino working to try to get some signs for Cole. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. 98 on the radar gun, and Sosa goes down swinging at a fastball down Broadway. Another strikeout, and that is now 8 on the day for Gerrit Cole. He has been cruising along and mowing down the Phillies lineup. Just another fastball that was over the heart of the plate, and Castellanos did not get ejected. So I don't even know who did get ejected. They didn't even say who it was, but they were pointing towards Castellanos. The 0-1 pitch to Nick. He holds his swing and takes it outside for a ball. Castellanos has struck out twice looking on the day. The 1-1 pitch to Nick. Just a little bit inside. He did not bite at the changeup, and that was the 100th pitch on the day for Gerrit Cole. The only 2 times that he threw over 20 pitches were in the 2nd inning and in the 5th inning. And the next pitch. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did, according to the first base umpire. Castellanos did not check his swing. And it's a 2-2 count. And the next pitch is fouled off. 99 miles per hour. And Bryson Stott awaits now in the on-deck circle for the Phillies. This would be really huge if Castellanos could get on here. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Phillies down 2-0. And the 2-2 pitch to Castellanos. He takes it down low for a ball. was a good thought by Gerrit Cole to see if he would chase after that slider. Castellanos said absolutely no way, no how. 7 full counts now for Gerrit Cole. And he takes, at the very last second on the pitch clock, they're going to call a pitch clock violation. Gerrit Cole tried to call time, and Nick Castellanos gets on with an automatic ball. And that'll put him on at first base with a walk. So a pitch clock violation is called against Gerrit Cole. And tried to call time just a little bit. And, that's his first walk, or his first automatic ball that he's had all season. So we have a pitching change coming as Aaron Boone comes in and takes the baseball away. Most likely it will be Jonathan Loaisiga. And we'll be right back in just a few moments. I thought that maybe he called time like at the very last second when I saw the pitch clock was going down, but the home plate umpire said no, he didn't. So there you go. Castellanos gets on. It's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Many people we got on here now. It's only 2:51, man. We're flying by this game. We are flying by. Four people watching on YouTube. Nice. That's good. How many people on Facebook? How many people on Twitch? I don't know. I'm just curious. Jessica Noel. So I don't know her. That is funny. That is funny though. I'm back. All right, so we have a pitching change, and Jonathan Loaisiga, I believe, is coming in for the Yankees. We'll get a name in just a few moments. It is Jonathan Loaisiga. So runner over at first. Here's Bryson Stott. He grounds that one right through the hole into right field. Castellanos rounding second, and he will stay put over at second base, and Bryson Stott gets on with a single. Stott put it in a good spot. And Castellanos, who got on with a pitch clock violation against Gerrit Cole for the walk, he's now over at second. Alec Bohm, with one swing of the bat, could put the Phillies up. Or he could get a base hit here. Bohm's 0 for 1 on the day. He walked in his last plate appearance. Loaisiga on the mound for the Yankees. Looks back at second to keep Castellanos in check, and the first pitch to Bohm. It hits him. It hits him right on the left elbow, and that's going to load the bases. Man, he got him fully on the elbow. Thank God he's wearing an elbow guard. A walk, a single, and a hit batsman given up by the Yankees. And the Phillies have the bases loaded with one out. They still trail 2-0. Here in the bottom or the top of the seventh inning. Actually got him right on the back. He tried to lean out of it. And it ricocheted off the back and hit him in the elbow. So now Boone and the pitching coach for the Yankees are going out there to talk to Jonathan Loaisiga. 2 pitches and 2 other men get on for the Phillies. So Gerrit Cole went really strong today. Here's Jonathan Loaisiga's stats. So in 50 games this season, Last season he had a 4.13 ERA, 37 walks or 37 strikeouts and 18 walks in 48 innings. That'll bring up Jake Cave with the bases loaded for the Phillies. They trail 2-0 here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, and the first pitch to Cave. He lines that one out to left field. It's going back to the warning track and making the catch over there to get the out. Will be the left fielder, and we have a sacrifice fly as Castellanos comes in to score. So Cabrera makes the catch, and now the Phillies are finally on the board. Good job by the Phils to try to utilize the small ball play. And that'll bring up Jordan Pache now. Josh Harrison's now going to be coming in as the pinch hitter for Jordan Pache. So Harrison will step into the batter's box. Spent a lot of time playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates and has been around the block as a journeyman throughout his career. Batted .256 last season with 7 home runs, 27 RBI in 119 games. Stott over at second. Over at first is Bohm. The Phillies trail 2-1. Harrison first pitch, it's grounded over to the third base side, and tagging the bag for out number 3 is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and that'll do it. But the Phillies do get one back on the sac fly delivered by Jake Cave. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. It is stretch time in the Bronx. So that is a G5. That was a smart play, too. All right, let me take a quick step off. I'll be right back in just 1 minuto. Alrighty, here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. In the Bronx, the Phillies trail 2-1. But they just got one back thanks to a sac fly by Jake Cave. That would score Nick Castellanos. And Castellanos would get the first run on the day for the Fightins. The Phillies, they lost game 1 of this series and then bounced back last night to tie the series back at 1 apiece against the Yankees. Do they have a little bit of magic in them to try to take the lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th? I'll have to wait and see as they get through the bottom of the 7th to see if they could even make some noise in the top of the 8th. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a great afternoon. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. As always, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you follow me on all the social media platforms. They're listed down below in the description area. So if you do enjoy my content, that is, don't forget to follow and like and subscribe, because it means a lot. Yeah, man. Look at Ricky Batalico. Look at Ben Davis. Look at Michael Barkan. Still plenty of baseball left to go. Is Nola going to be pitching now as we go to the bottom of the 7th? I don't know. He's had himself a really good day besides the yeah, he is. He will be pitching the bottom of the 7th. He's been pitching really well. Besides the 2 Gleyber Torres RBI singles, he's been doing a pretty good job on the mound. Oof. believe tonight's Passover. That is really, really crazy. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, Passover to me is a time to like spend time with family and catch up with people. You know, I kind of treat it as if it's like another Thanksgiving for us as Jews. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. That means a lot. Here's Aaron Nola to start things off in the bottom of the seventh. He's still out there on the bump, and he will be facing Cabrera as his first victim. And the first pitch is downstairs and inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch by Nola. That time it's downstairs, but just over the center of the plate. And it's a 2-0 count to Cabrera. Oswaldo Cabrera had a bloop double back in the second inning. He's ahead in the count 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Outside, a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. You got to do Easter. Oh yeah. So can you explain to me like what the whole thing is about meat like for Easter? The 3-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike to Cabrera. So Aaron Nola behind in the count 3-1, hasn't really gotten into a whole lot of 3-ball counts. 86 pitches, here's the 87th one. And that time it is up high and outside for ball 4. A leadoff walk issued by Aaron Nola to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. So there's Gregory Soto warming up in the bullpen. Okay, Rob Thompson's coming out there. So that's going to do it for Aaron Nola. And honestly, that's not a bad move. So Nola's day is done. We have a pitching change, and Gregory Soto is going to be coming in for the Phillies. So isn't there like a whole thing like where you can only have meat for like a certain amount of time, like on Easter or something like that? Easter meat. Or is that a different thing that I'm thinking of? On Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, Catholics fast meaning they eat less than usual. Oh, that's not what it is. I thought it was something else. I thought that there was a whole thing about it, but Ash Wednesday. Okay. Lent? Yeah. 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 That's right. My brain is like all over the place today. We're all tangled up here with the headsets. What's going on? Come on, JJ. Why are we doing this? I gotta fix that. Let's go, Phillies. Come on, man. Soto's coming in for Aaron Nola. Nola had a really good day. I liked his stuff. I thought that I thought that the fastball looked really good. I also really enjoyed the off-speed pitches that he was throwing, and I just thought that Gleyber Torres just had better at-bats. Like the first pitch that he threw to him in that bottom of the first inning for him to get on like that wasn't a good pitch. That wasn't a good pitch. But the second time that he faced him, Gleyber was just fighting, and he fouled off like 6 pitches. And finally, and it wasn't even a bad pitch. It was a good pitch that had some good movement from the fastball that he just poked up the middle. So here's Gregory Soto. He comes into the ball game for the Philadelphia Phillies. He was acquired via the trade this offseason for Matt Vierling and Nick Maton. Why did I play a cow? Sorry. No balls, 1 strike. Cordero with a 1-2 count. And the next pitch, check swing. Did he go? They say that he did over at the third base side. So they do appeal that he swung there. Fierling Maton and Donnie Sands. Yep, you're right. Thanks for adding that because you're right. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And he goes down swinging. Frankie Cordero the first time today, and Soto comes up with a big strikeout. So a leadoff walk issued by Aaron Nola to Cabrera, and Cordero goes down swinging, so that'll bring up Jose Trevino with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. The first pitch that he sees is a fastball that comes in at 97 miles per hour at the top of the strike zone. Trevino grounded into a double play in his last at-bat and struck out before that. The 0-1 pitch, a slider that he swings and misses at. He certainly got fooled on the pitch. And it's an 0-2 count. Soto looking very dominant so far. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-2 pitch. Oh my goodness, he just got a piece of it. Another slider, but that time it didn't break as much as he would have liked. So he stays alive, and it's an 0-2 count. Phillies trail 2-1, thanks to 2 RBI singles by Gleyber Torres. The 0-2 pitch to Trevino. He fouls that one off towards the right field side, and it goes into the stands. About to boo Noah. He pitched really good. Like, overall, he had a really good day. Wasn't bad by any means. The offense just has to step up. No balls, 2 strikes. Over at first is Cabrera. And the 0-2 pitch. Swinging another foul back towards the screen. And he stays alive. Phillies will be playing the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow afternoon to start off their home opener. That game will be at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Trevino behind in the count 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, he swings and he fouls. Fouls the pitch off towards the first base side, and he broke his bat. A little piece of the wood came off, and it still is an 0-2 count, so he has to go over to the bat boy to get another bat. It was also a great trade for us because Fierling was the only starter and Sands was a bullpen catcher. Yeah, it was. It was a really good trade for us. And Maton could be something, but it was a good trade. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. That's going back to the track, to the wall. It is gone. A 2-run home run. And that puts the Yankees up 4-1. Trevino's first home run of the season. That was a hanging, breaking ball that did not dip out of the strike zone. And Trevino high-fiving everybody as he goes back into the dugout. The runner over at first was Aaron Nola's responsibility. And it's a 2-run bomb hit by Trevino. He got a little bit out in front of it, too. Here's Anthony Volpe now. He swings and foul tips the first pitch. This is bad. We lost Hall with a hand injury. Yeah, that'll be talked about at probably maybe after the game. I'll talk about it. Volpe behind in the count 0-1, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. The Phillies trail now 4-1, and the next pitch is up high and outside. A slider that misses the strike zone. Soto has good stuff. It's just that he has to execute. 1 ball, 1 strike to Volpe, and the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled off on a changeup. It goes out of play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Volpe struck out in the 3rd. And he also flew out to right field in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch is in the dirt. And it's a 2-2 count now. And the next pitch. Swing and a check swing. They say that he went around, according to the home plate umpire. And that's the second strikeout for Soto in the inning. That'll flip the lineup card, and we go back to the top of the order. So DJ LeMahieu, who comes up, had a double in his last at-bat. And he also scored a run in that 6th inning. He takes the first pitch outside and a little bit low for a ball. DJ also had the solo home run that went to opposite field in last night's game. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss on a slider that was at the knees over the heart of the plate for a strike. The 1-1 pitch, in the dirt and inside, a slider that was nowhere near the strike zone. DJ LeMahieu is a tall guy. Standing at 6'3". And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a slider that was inside. And he could not get a hold of it. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 pitch, outside and low for ball 3. Another changeup delivered by Gregory Soto. Aaron Judge awaits in the on-deck circle. He scored the first run of the game for the Yankees. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the payoff pitch, it's lined foul towards the right field side. And it was hit really sharply, but it goes into the stands. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Gregory Soto is trying to get out of this inning. And the 3-2 pitch, down low and outside for ball 4. It misses badly down low. And DJ LeMahieu gets on for his second straight appearance, this time with a walk. Caleb Coughlin calling up the bullpen, trying to get somebody loosened up there, just in case this inning continues. Judge steps into the batter's box. He singled in the first, scored a run, and also stole a base as well. Soto wants time to talk to JT, and he gets granted some. Now we have somebody warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies. Somebody's coming out there to warm up. Judge with the first pitch. He fouls it off towards the right field side. And it goes long into the stands. McKinley Moore warming up in the pen for the Phillies. Haven't really heard his name called. The 0-1 pitch to Judge. Way inside for ball 1. Don't know how many times Judge has faced Soto. But the 1-1 pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase on a slider that was over the middle of the plate, and he was playing with fire with that pitch. But he certainly fooled Judge. The outfield playing Judge the pole. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt and blocked by JT as it was inside. He did a good job at shimmying over towards his left and keeping the ball out in front of him. Rizzo waits in the on-deck circle for the Yankees. The Phillies trail 4-1. It was a 2-1 game, but Jose Trevino has extended this lead 4-1 on a 2-run home run. Here in the bottom of the 7th, the 2-2 pitch to Judge. He takes it down low for ball 3. The speed has been there for Soto, but the velocity has not. The location, I should say. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Inside and low for ball 4, and back-to-back walks are issued by Gregory Soto. So DJ LeMahieu goes over to second base, and now Coughlin has to try to make a decision here on what to do. So they're not even going to go out there to talk to Soto. Rizzo comes up with runners at first and second. The Phillies in a little bit of a jam. Rizzo 1 for 3 on the day. Takes the first pitch way inside and then almost caught the jersey. Rizzo just backed out of the way by an inch or so. And it's a 1-0 count. And the next pitch, check swing. It was outside, and the home plate umpire says that he went around. Anthony Rizzo's defense has been incredible over at first base, and we know that he has so much power. He's had a pretty good day so far. The 1-1 pitch. It was just below the knees. 96 miles per hour. As Soto tried to get it over the plate, and he did not get the call. JT trying to work with Soto here. The 2-1 pitch. That time he does get the call, and it was right at the knees according to StatCast as well. And it's a count that's even at 2-2. Judge over at first, LeMahieu over at second. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies trail 4-1 in the 2-2 pitch. Down low and outside for ball 3. A slider that was way out of the strike zone. And it almost got past JT. He made the backhanded glove play. And just caught it. The third 3-ball count in a row by Soto. He surrendered 2 walks. The 3-2 pitch, swing, and a foul tip into the glove. And that'll do it here in the bottom of the 7th inning as Rizzo slams his helmet down. But the Yankees do add on to their lead thanks to a 2-run home run by Jose Trevino. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Phillies down 4-1. All right. That was big. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We got to wake up the bats. Wake up the bats and smell the roses. Oh, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well and having yourselves a great afternoon. Hopefully you got a little bit of sunshine today because it is a nice day out. It's a little bit chilly. It's not but it's not too bad, though. You know, it's a good day to play with the dog. Good day to go for a walk. Good day to do some yard work. You could do a lot on this nice day. But you know what you also should be doing while you're doing those things? You should be tuning in to me, Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. It's your boy. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to do all that jazz. We just reached 150 today, and I'm really proud of that. Means that we continue to work hard at Play-by-Play with JJ Productions, as I like to call it. It's pretty cool what we've been able to do and accomplish here. Not just on YouTube, but like on Facebook Live, on Twitter Live, on Twitch, and what am I missing? Facebook Live, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Yeah. All right, so now we go to the top of the 8th inning. So it'll be Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, and JT to lead things off for the Titans. It's currently 3:19. All right. So Turner comes up, and the first pitch he sees, he takes it right at the knees over the middle of the plate for a strike. Jonathan Loaiza's still out there on the bump. He only had 4 pitches in the 7th inning. Turner behind in the count 0-1. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. Volpe fields on the hop. Throws over towards his left side and gets the put out over at first base. And if Volpe would have taken one more step over, I think that it would have just gotten by him. But Trey Turner does ground out. They played him to ground it over the middle, and it worked out. So here comes Kyle Schwarber. He popped out and lined out twice and is 0 for 3 on the day. The first pitch he sees is right over the center of the plate, a changeup. And it's called a strike. Excuse me. Loaiza not wasting any time here. And the 0-1 pitch. It's outside and low. Another changeup. So they don't want to give him a fastball. I think that is the plan here. The 1-1 pitch to Schwarber. That time it was a fastball, but it was outside, and he fouls it off towards the left field side. And it goes well into the stands. Sir Anthony Dominguez warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies. And it's a 1-2 count to Schwarber as he took a quick step out of the batter's box. Phillies trail 4-1. 1 out in the top of the 8th, and the 1-2 pitch to Schwarber. He lines that one out to right field. Forget about it. It is long gone. That one certainly got out in a hurry, and he did not miss a beat on that fastball. Home run number 2 on the season for Kyle Schwarber. 112 miles per hour off the bat, and the Phillies are down by 2. Man, that was a rocket that he hit out to right field. A 1-2 pitch. Goodbye, baseball. That was crushed. And he gets the thumbs up sign from Garrett Stubbs. JT Realmuto comes up. Phillies trail by 2. And the first pitch, he swings and misses at the off-speed pitch. Outside. So Realmuto is 0 for 3 on the day. He's struck out twice. The 0-1 pitch to JT. It's a little dribbler that looks foul towards the third base side. And it stays foul. JT behind the plate today. You got the night off last night. Phillies trail by 2. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-2 pitch. Right below the knees. And a little outside as well. Holmes and Peralta warming up in the pen for the Yankees. Phillies trail 4-2 on this series finale. The 1-2 pitch to JT. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. And JT goes down swinging for out number 2. I mean, that ball had a lot of movement on it and just a well-executed pitch that was delivered by Jonathan Loaiza. Here's Edmundo Sosa now for the Phillies. In the first pitch, he will ground that one towards the third base side. It hooks just foul. Towards the left side of the chalk. Sosa behind in the count 0-1. He's 0 for 1 today. He's playing over at third, and Bohm moved over to first base for Derek Hall. The 0-1 pitch. That one's grounded over to third. This could be a tough play by Connor Falefa, but he throws it over to first in time for the third and final out of the inning. But the Phillies do get one back thanks to a solo home run by Kyle Schwarber. They now trail 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Okay. Ooh. Wow. I cannot wait for dinner tonight. I'm excited. We're going with the matzo ball soup, man. My mom's matzo ball soup. There is nothing like it. It is so good. Canadal matzo balls, they're awesome. They are really freaking awesome. The deviled eggs are really cool. You guys like deviled eggs? Let me know down below in the comments section because I feel like that's an hors d'oeuvre that not a lot of people talk about, and I think it's underrated. Like, I love those like little miniature hot dogs. Like, those are really cool. But I feel like that the deviled egg is just, it doesn't get enough love as an hors d'oeuvre. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm sparking up a debate here. But I want to hear what your thoughts are about that. We also have a really good meal tonight. I think we're having brisket eventually. My mom is such a great cook. I'm really blessed because I know, some of my friends like have parents that really have a hard time cooking, or order out a lot, and they don't have the luxury of having like a really good mom or dad that cooks for them. And my mom is, she's incredible. She is a workaholic, and she really tries to do everything the best she can for my sister and I, and even for my dad. So I'm very, very grateful for her. And I love her. All right. If you love your mom, subscribe to my channel. We have something in common. All right. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out there on the bump for the Phillies. So Aaron Nola's day is done. He went 6 innings, or 6 1/3, I should say. Only give up 2 earned runs. And Sir Anthony Dominguez throws the first pitch up high and inside for a ball to Gleyber Torres, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Torres lines that one out to left field, and that is going back to the warning track, and it just bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. I don't know why Schwarber wasn't playing a little bit deeper. But it's a ground rule double to start off the bottom of the 8th inning, and Gleyber Torres got a fastball right over the heart of the plate and just missed a home run. He's been absolutely on a tear against the Phillies today. That'll bring up Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And Falefa will try to bunt at it, and there won't even be a throw over to third base as Torres gets in, stealing the bag. So Torres goes diving into third base, and JT can't even draw a throw. And now you have a runner over at third with nobody out. So it's an 0-1 count to Kiner-Falefa, and he slaps that one foul towards the right field side. Kiner-Falefa subbed in for Josh Donaldson and has been playing over at third base since then. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a grounder towards the second base side, and the underhanded throw over to first is in time, and a great play by Bryson Stott to just play in and look over to home plate to see if Torres was going to go, because then he would have thrown over to home plate. But there's one out, we're here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Torres is over at third, and Cabrera steps into the batter's box for the Yankees. Cabrera takes the first pitch way outside, a slider at 88 miles per hour. Oswaldo Cabrera got on with a double. He also walked and scored a run as well. The 1-0 pitch to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on a slider that was on the outside part of the strike zone. Would have been a strike anyways. Torres over at third. And the 1-1 pitch. Another swing and a miss. It was a cutter by Sir Anthony Dominguez. Just a little bit up high. That'll put Cabrera behind in the count 1-2. Dominguez lines up and delivers the 1-2 pitch. Up high, and it was a four-seam fastball at 96. and Cabrera did not go after it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch. That time it's popped up out into shallow center field. This could be a really tough play. And Trey Turner comes underneath to make the catch for the second out. Thought maybe it was going to go a little bit deeper, but Trey Turner backed right onto the second base side. He had 1 step on the grass and another step on the dirt, and he made the catch. But with the way that the camera was going, it looked like it may have carried a little bit more. So there's out number 2. Franchy Cordero steps up to the batter's box, and he lines that one back over the middle. Stott Fields on the hop, throws over to first in time for out number 3. So a leadoff double by Gleyber Torres, and he goes over to third on a stolen base, but the Yankees can't bring him home. Castellanos, Stott, and Bohm coming up for the Phillies as we go to the top of the 9th. Can they try to answer back? Wow. Oof. Whew. Yeah, no, Kyle's seeing the ball well now. That's good. The Phillies need that. They certainly need him to be the one that's, coming up large because he is their leader. It's just how it is. I think Rhys Hoskins is a leader too, but Kyle Schwarber, man, he sets the table for everybody. I don't think he's a bad leadoff hitter. I like Trey Turner batting leadoff right now, but I'm just telling you that people were really not happy with him leading off, and I thought Schwarber was a good leadoff hitter. The stats wouldn't show that he had a good average, but the home runs that he would hit as the leadoff hitter were absolutely insane. That was a good yawn. Top of the 9th we go. Most likely Holmes will be coming out there in the bullpen. He's the Yankees closer, Clay Holmes, as the Phillies trail 4-2 in this series finale on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Again, as a reminder, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you're watching me on Facebook or any of the other social media platforms out there, or podcasting platforms, I should say. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, Clay Holmes is on the bump now. 20 saves and 25 opportunities last season. He had a 2.54 ERA, and his first victim will be Nick Castellanos. The Phillies trail 4-2. As we start off the top of the 9th, Holmes winds up and delivers the first pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. A sweeper that comes in at 82 miles per hour. Castellanos 0 for 2 on the day. He walked in the 7th inning on a pitch clock violation by Garrett Cole. The 0-1 pitch, way up high for a ball. Castellanos has had some good games and had some not so good games this season for the Phillies so far. And the 1-1 pitch to Nick. He swings and grounds that one over to the third base side. It's a fair ball, and it gets past the third baseman. Oh, they just ruled it a foul ball. I don't know about that. Did they just... Oh, my gosh. They just ruled it that it was a foul ball. So Castellanos has to go back into the batter's box. And it's a 1-2 count still. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 pitch to Nick. He lays off the next pitch, which is a ball. Down outside. And it hits the dirt. Didn't look foul by much. The 2-2 pitch to Castellanos. He takes it down low again for ball 3. A sinker at 96 on the gun. Castellanos 0 for 2 on the day. And the payoff pitch by Holmes. On the outside corner, called strike 3 right at the knees, and you could certainly make the debate that it was either below or at the knees, but there's a strikeout for Clay Holmes to start off the 9th inning. I mean, hey, Trevino put it in a good spot. It was a good pitch and just a tough break. Here's Bryson Stott to start things off. Stott has to get out of the way as a slider was coming in towards his belly. And he takes it way inside for a ball. He's 2 for 3 on the afternoon. He's doubled and singled. And the next pitch, down low and in the dirt for ball 2. So the Phillies, can they have a little bit of magic in them? Stott, and then Alec Bohm comes up as he's in the on-deck circle. Holmes with 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle for a strike. And Stott takes all the way. 96 on the radar gun. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Holmes winds up. He's in the stretch and delivers the 2-1 pitch. It's fouled off. It was a inside and high pitch. And the count remains now at 2-2. Stott does a good job at fighting off pitches and making pitchers work for their money. The 2-2 pitch to Stott. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts by Clay Holmes. And the Phillies are down to their final out in the top of the 9th inning. And Stott just got a piece of it, and Trevino held on for the strikeout. And it'll lead things up to Alec Bohm here. He's 0 for 1, but he's gotten on base twice with a walk and a hit by pitch. The first pitch is way outside and almost got past Trevino for a ball. Phillies will play at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow afternoon for their home opener against the Cincinnati Reds. 1 ball, no strikes to Bohm. The 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle for a strike, as it was a sinking fastball at 95 miles per hour. Phillies down 4-2 in the top of the 9th. 2 outs, nobody on. Alec Bohm with a 1-1 count and the 1-1 pitch. A sweeper that is in the strike zone for strike 2. It was on the higher part, and now everybody's on their feet at Yankee Stadium. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Holmes winds up and delivers the 1-2 pitch. It's outside and low for ball 2. Bohm had a good take. And they'll go back at it again. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. On the inside corner, called strike 3. And Clay Holmes retires the side to end the game. So the Yankees take 2 out of 3 against the Phillies, and the Phillies go back to Citizens Bank Park tomorrow afternoon as they'll face the Reds at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. The Phillies only got 2 runs on 5 hits. One of them was on Kyle Schwarber's home run, but give the Yankees a lot of credit as Garrett Cole outdueled Aaron Nola. And even though Nola pitched really well, Garrett Cole was just that much stronger. He went 6 1/3 of an inning. He struck out 8 batters. He threw 103 pitches. And he only allowed 3 walks and 1 earned run on 3 hits as well. The Phillies will try to get another win tomorrow afternoon. And hopefully they'll be off to a good start on their home opener. That's going to wrap things up here. I'm Jason Joseph. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back on tomorrow. Don't know if we're going to be back on for the Phillies game yet or not. I'll have to let you guys know about that. But we'll be back on for the Sixers game tomorrow night. That's for sure. I will catch you all in the next one. Again, just a reminder, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I either go live or when I upload. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into this cast, and I love you all so much. All right, that's going to wrap things up. Have a good night. I don't know how to end that. Have a good night, guys. I hope you all have a good one.